Welcome to Minecraft Dad with me, Paul McJ. Now today we are going to do a quick tutorial concerning the fill command. Now the fill command is probably one of the most used commands I use in this game on a daily basis. So let's get into it. First of all, we need to go into our settings and make sure that we have, first of all, activate cheats on, and also we need to make sure that we have coordinates on, because that's a very important part that we will need later on. Now let's go into it. First of all, let me remind you, we also need to put this following command in as well. It just gets rid of all the command prints on the side of the screen. There we are, that's gone. Now, as you can see, those coordinates which are now on the screen, they are changing depending which way I move. So we've got the X, we've got the Y, and we've got the Z, which will become very important, as you shall soon see in a moment. Now, let's go into our command chat. Into our chat section, put the first command in. So this is the command, it's /fill. Now we need to put coordinates in. Now I've already got my coordinates already. Of course yours will be different depending on what you wish to do. So the second lockdown will be going in. And then we're going to list there of what sort of brick or object you wish to fill. In this case I'm just going to go simple, use a stone. There we are, look. It's built, filled in all those blocks for between those two sets of coordinates. Excellent. So without much effort at all, it's built it. So that's the second lot coordinates there, and that was the first lot of coordinates. Now it can be a bit of a pain, obviously, every time you want to do this, getting the sets of coordinates for each corner. So we can use something called tildes, and I'll show you that right now. But first of all, let's get rid of that. We can change that stone to air, and we'll get rid of all those blocks. Nice and simple. Right, so instead of using coordinates, it's much easier to use tildes. And tildes, basically, they are your current position in the game. So those tildes are these little squiggly lines that you'll see on your keyboard or on whichever version of Minecraft you're using. So we've got 6 tildes here, and then put in stone again. See, look, it's just placed one brick of stone. That's not good, we need more than one, don't we? So this is where the X, Y and Z coordinates come in. So just to show you how you can do it from, if we want to change the X, we'll put 10 in there, so we want 10 blocks on the X coordinate. Let's put a tilde back on the Y coordinate, a tilde back on the Z, and then 3 other tildes to show our position in the game, and then stone again. Let's run it, and you can see it on the X coordinate, it's built 10 blocks, or filled 10 blocks. Do the same thing for the Y coordinate, so that should go up 10. Let's do it up, and then we'll do one more on the Z coordinate. Just get rid of that 10 and put 10 on the Z coordinate. There we go. So the next thing we're going to do is build a cube. Now this is expanding on using those tildes. So let's get rid of these here. So we're going to do tilde 10 again, then tilde 10 again, and then tilde 10 again. So it's 10 by 10 by 10. There we go. Now we want to build that 10 by 10 by 10 cube where we are, so we put another 3 tildes in for our position in the game, and then let's put stone it in again. There we are. Look, it built a big massive giant cube, 10 by 10 by 10. Well, if we go up to the top and we just dig in, you said it's solid all the way through. Now you can also create a hollow version of this, which I'll show you in a sec. Now with the hollow command, we just need to put at the end of our block, so at stone we put a 0, and then it'll give you a few options. We want the hollow command. Let's build that. Let's build a big giant cube again, but this time if we dig into the top, as you can see, it's completely hollow in the middle. Now this has lots and lots of uses. I've used them previously on my TARDIS builds, so teleported into large rooms, and we can also use command blocks. So let's get a command block first of all. So let's get rid of that command in there and go / give your name tag or app player command _ block. That will give you a command block. So you just place your command block down, put your fill command in the command block, as you would do in the normally in the chat, as we'll be doing throughout this video. But instead of executing this straight away, obviously we would need to hook it up to some redstone dust and a switch of some kind, so it will only activate when you activate the redstone circuit. Right, so I'm going to show you briefly now how to use these commands in a build. Well, now I've knocked up a quick little build just to demonstrate the use of fill commands. So this is a little pool. I'm going to make a basic wave machine. Now if we switch it on, it's going to create rippling waves back and forth on a continuous loop. Now how it's doing this is using fill commands of water and air. So filling the area with water and then filling them with air. So let's just switch that off. When we are switched off, I'll show you how it works. Right, let's just place another bit of redstone dust in there just to complete the circuit back. There we go, there we are, redstone. Boop, let's put that back. Now this is a basic little clock circuit, and then that will run on a continuous loop into these 6 command blocks. So the first command block is a fill command, filling with water. So those coordinates represent one side to the other, and then the second one with air. So it's filling it and then with water and then filling it with air, and same again further down in the middle, and the air again as well to get rid of it, and the last section with water, and then the last section with air. So quite simple, quite basic, but you know, it's a cool little effect. Have a try with it and see what you can do. Right, let's stop that again. Right, hope you enjoyed this video. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you again for the next video, which will be the clone command. Ciao for now.